All right, Dr. Harrison here. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you.
Live at the CISO conference in Enugu.
Yes.
I'll just ask a few questions.
Okay.
Looking at what is being discussed at the conference, do you think today financial institutions are ready for enterprise AI adoption at scale?
Yes, I think today financial institutions cannot afford not to be ready because of the numerous benefits. Readiness should be in really being able to go into it with knowledge and being able to assess infrastructure, cultural, and capacity readiness on the part of the organization. But in terms of value, the value is there. Value is speaking for itself, whether across fraud management, across risk scoring, across customer services, across pension services, analytics. There are just so many opportunities that are there that I don't think any institution, especially in the financial sector, can afford to completely avoid. Okay? But the goal is that you need to go into it with knowledge to make sure that you can retain the upside while minimizing the downside.
Let's talk about trends. Any trend CIO, CISO should watch for? Looking at what is going on right now.
A lot of things are happening that are changing the landscape. Okay? If you look at what happened on the 7th of April when Anthropic released the Mythos, it changed the entire landscape from what we used to know, from the availability of a vulnerability to exploitation. That time has shrunk from weeks to seconds. Okay, so it then means that every CISO should just step back to understand that what you used to do before will no longer be enough. If there are patch management that you're doing every quarter, will no longer be enough. And you should be expecting a lot of vulnerability being released between now and the next 6 months. Organizations that got access to the model will use it to assess their systems, and more of the patches will be developed. So there are a lot also happening around quantum computing that we also need to be mindful of. Okay, the whole idea is that what you know before on how things were being done before has shifted. Okay. And in that shift means that organizations and CISOs may pay attention to unlearning rather than just learning. Because when you sit right knowledge on wrong foundations, it can be a problem. So decongesting those foundations is key so that you can inhale the new air and be able to take proactive actions to continue to defend the organization while promoting the business.
Please just get into your work details. Or keep CISOs, just like you are awake at night. What do you think will happen?
I mean, you have services running 24/7, so I don't know about nights. There's no longer night when it comes to the life of services. First of all, there are a few things that concern CISOs. One of them is skill shortage. Skill is not people. Talking about skills, you can have people, but you don't have skills. Okay. Another one is the distance between discovering a vulnerability and having the solution for it. Okay, especially those ones that have been announced. Okay. That one is also key. For if you work in this area, especially around within this country, you also know that you have cost issues. Yes. Because things have, over the last few years, you now need more naira to do business. Okay. Then you also have another issue that CISOs are dealing with, which is the insider issue, where the person that you're working with is also part of a syndicate. So insider level threats. Amidst all the other global issues that we're dealing with. Services are 24/7, so I don't know about CP for CISOs.
All right, thank you, Dr. Harrison.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for stopping by.